Welcome to Momentum. I'm Coach Brian, and I want to say congratulations on taking the next step in your health journey by taking charge of your nutrition, fitness, and overall health. Thank you and your interest in my coaching. I'll be talking about my program Momentum and how I use the same approach to help my clients achieve the results they are after. If I have it my way, this will be the last program you'll need to achieve optimal results for the rest of your life. So in this presentation, you'll learn why the majority of people fail at their nutrition and overall weight management attempts like weight loss or digestion or dealing with chronic disease, and also how to not only achieve your health and fitness goals, but maintain them the rest of your life. That's a huge, strong undertone that we're going to have throughout this. My coaching provides support for a variety of different things. I've been doing this for a long time. So weight loss, digestion issues like IBS, food sensitivities, and beyond, metabolic syndromes like diabetes, heart disease, or high cholesterol, high blood pressure, performance gains. I work with a lot of athletes, Kona athletes, I had a Kona Ironman, runners, people strength training and beyond. And mostly I spend a lot of time working with people improving their lifestyles, habits, behaviors, and improving their relationship with food and their understanding of what proper nutrition is. So why momentum? Why do I use this word? This word is just about getting you moving and bridging the gap of where you're at now, feeling stuck, unsure of where to start to get going or how to improve on your where you're at right at this moment and get you going. Newton's first law is an object at rest stays at rest, an object in motion stays in motion. So you just showing up to this is huge. This is a huge step in pushing the ball of momentum forward, and I want to capitalize on that and make sure that you take full advantage and we get somewhere. We get you to your results. Now there's a lot of parts of momentum: nutrition, fitness. There's obviously tons of accountability, support. There's clothing, just clarity on what you're doing, how to do it, ultimately leading to the confidence in your own self. Now I use what I call the SANE approach: support, accountability, nutrition, and exercise. So this is how I work with people and help them reach it. But first here, do you sound like this? Is this you? Do you feel like your body weight keeps going up and up regardless of what you tried in the past? Feel like you have to choose between going out and having fun or staying at home, being bored? Are you stuck in a never-ending cycle of not knowing what to eat? Are you stressed and emotionally eating and or even have no self-restraint when food is around? You go to a party and you show up and there's all this food and you're going to town. How about this? Are you bloated a lot, suffer from gas, constipation, or even the runs? Do you feel tired when you wake up, groggy, dragged through the days? Is your overall performance down in the gym or running or definitely at work? This is or with your family too. Like you just can't keep up with your kids or your demands of your daily life. Googling and getting way too much info only to leave feeling confused. I can't tell you how many people really suffer from that one. Do not fit in any of your favorite clothes, your work clothes anymore. You try to go into work and you just don't look kept. Are you hiding from photos and just never in family pictures anymore? Are you finally, are you quietly beating yourself up for not being in better shape and having been unsuccessful trying to get a handle on this? Like the best days are behind you for your body. Well, if so, if some of that resonates with you, you're in the right spot. I'll be sharing exactly how you can resolve these problems once and for all, and so you can live your most confident, healthiest, and happiest life moving forward. So who is momentum for? Just want to clarify, these are the type of people I absolutely love working with. You're busy. Every person I've ever worked with, busy is their middle name. So whatever your situation is, there's probably someone I've dealt with in similar or even more complicated situation of extensive travel or something like that. Need someone to help you do the important things to make progress. A lot of people know what to do but aren't doing it. I'm here to make sure that we do it too. Lose weight, regain your energy, improve your performance, and feel good again. You haven't felt good in a while and you just miss that feeling of just confidence, positive self-esteem, and such. Want to feel fit, healthy, strong, and love what you see in the mirror? Are you looking to optimize your health while being on a deeper level? Couple more. Are you ready to make lifestyle behavior changes instead of just looking for another quick fix? Again, sustainability is an undertone here through this process. You've tried countless diets and programs, but it never got lasting results. You want this to be the last time you'll ever have to do a health and fitness program again. And mine too. I just want you living a lifestyle that you love living, that gives you the body, the look, the feel. Are you the type of person that needs and values accountability and support? I do. I love having a coach. I'm in a coaching program right now. Helps keep you focused and on task. Who is this not for? What do the people that I don't work best for? What we have is my coaching is not for you if you are looking for a shortcut or a magic pill. Fad diets, instantly changing overnight. It just doesn't happen. Just because you're watching this doesn't mean you're going to lose 5 pounds overnight. Losing 30 pounds in 30 days, that's, again, pretty aggressive. Building 10 pounds of muscle in a month. Any other extreme health change type approach. We're not going to be cutting out food groups. We're not going to be just not eating. Those are unsustainable food behaviors. So what's next? The next 15 minutes could very well change your life, because I'm going to help you get and understand becoming crystal clear on why you failed in the past, what you need to do instead to achieve your health, nutrition, and fitness goals. Most importantly, maintaining them the rest of your life. Sustainability strikes again. How do you achieve your goals without giving up your social life, having to do restrictive dieting, or giving up on foods that you love or beverages, and just literally just being miserable in the process? You may have done that before. It's not ideal. It's actually the only way I coach my clients for sustainable weight management strategies, great digestive health, even performing better. As I said, I do work with lots of athletes as well throughout my career. Now let me share a bit about who I am. Who's the voice? There's the picture. So I grew up in Akron, Ohio. I married my high school sweetheart. We have 4 kids now, 3 boys and a girl. Love to travel. I'll share a little bit more on that in a moment. I started off running cross country and track in high school with my best friend. That led me into a job at the YMCA. I was folding towels and sweeping the floor to get a free membership, which then led into a group exercise. I started teaching ab class back in 2001. I ended up studying exercise and science and nutrition at the University of Akron and graduated in 2004. I easily have 15 plus levels of certifications on various topics: health, fitness, nutrition, flexibility, and beyond. I'm always learning, soaking up what the latest science-backed information is. I've been a personal trainer for over 15 years. I've owned 2 CrossFit gyms for 5 years. A feather in my cap, I took Betsy Finley as a personal training client to the CrossFit World Champions at the age of 60, and we won. We went 3 years in a row, getting 2nd and 8th the 2 other years. I've coached many other athletes. I actually have Sophia, who's a Beijing Olympic athlete doing kayaking. I've had a John that competed in the Kona Ironman in 11:30. I've had people qualify and run Boston, and even people just run better 5Ks just down the road from their house. So you don't have to be a superstar, but those are just some notable people, athletes that I have worked with. And if you're an athlete, I'd love to work with you. Now, I focus primarily on remote health and nutrition coaching since 2015. This is way before COVID and gyms closing and being forced to pivot. I've been doing this consistently every day, talking to at least 5 or more people most days of the week about their real everyday lives. And that's what it is. Thousands of conversations since 2001 standing in front of people. My mission is to help you reach your goals, living a life in the body you want with the energy you deserve. Most definitely. So here's my story. I've got 4 kids: Levi, Everett, Maxwell, Emmeline, my wife, Amber. She's my high school sweetheart. I've known her since I was 11. I'm much older now. So we love animals, we love traveling, we love doing experiences in life. And so here's a lot of different fun things that I've been able to have been blessed to take my kids and family around to do. We travel we're doing the 50 states and then beyond. We're even contemplating hitting up the 7 continents. So who thought I'd go to Antarctica? But that is part of the plan now. So Maxwell brought that up to me. So my why. Why am I here in front of you? The 3 easy reasons for me. It's very important. Health is one of my personal top priorities in life. It serves my family, my friends, and everyone around me that I've ever met. I show up with energy, positivity, gratitude. I can take on tasks and challenges without having to struggle. And I find that most people don't put their health in front of their other things in their life. Health and exercise and nutrition are at the bottom rungs. They're always putting other things in front. Number 2, I'm good at it. I'm very personal and I have a unique perspective on how I help a significant amount of clients through phone calls and years of standing in front of them being personal training back in the day. So I just have a unique way of helping you understand moderation, balance, flexibility, how to live this in a lifestyle that is sustainable. And lastly, fulfillment. This is like my drug. I have amazing, great stories of people who stepped up and were able to take control of themselves. Yes, people lose weight, but even more, they change their life. They step up. They have better relationships. They have better work environments. They make more money. They do all sorts of stuff. And here's some examples. Everyone here has a name. I have a relationship with them. I know who they are. I understand what their 6 strengths, their weaknesses, I've celebrated success with them. We've worked on weaknesses and worked to improve them. So these are just a few of quite a bit. So some people just want to tighten tone up, and others have lost over 100 pounds working with me and beyond. So why do people fail? The cycle of stuckness. Well, they get generic fitness programming and diet, things they've heard on Google. They get lost in Google. There's no customization or extensive knowledge. There's a lack of balance, flexibility, which results in extreme efforts and unstable progress. We go back to the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s of weird, wonky diet things. You just don't adhere to it, which then you want to restart, and then you do it again. You get stuck in this cycle to ultimately lack consistency and results, which equals very frustrating. So how do we actually get results for your life? Well, based on my experience of over 20 plus years in the health industry, working with thousands of clients, there are 3 components that 99% of people need to achieve lasting results. So here they are. Number 1 is the right plan, the right program for you. It's got to be individualized to you. It's holistic. Needs to look at the individual as a whole and address any factors which influences health and weight management, even digestion health, such as work, family, travel, sleep, digestion, gut health, personality, your lifestyle, etc. Time management, stress management have to be brought into this so that we understand how you manage your time, your stress, and be able to have good coping strategies so you don't just eat too much food. That's customized to you, the individual. You are a very special person, unlike anyone I've ever worked with, but some of the situations and circumstances that you're dealing with, I'm incredibly familiar with. So I have ways to get out and make sure that this is an enjoyable, it's feasible, It's an effective way right from the get-go. Using a step-by-step approach. I'm never looking to require more tasks or time than anyone can handle on the key areas and biggest needle movers first. Smallest changes that yield biggest results, meaning that we start small. Some people just work on getting more steps and water in the first week and start to look at nutrition labels a bit more, and we start making a lot more progress because you're not only aware, you're educated, and you're taking action. It builds momentum, self-belief, habits over time, which creates that momentum. Now, we don't need to start with the Arnold Schwarzenegger program, have you in the gym lifting 6 days or running the marathon program either, and then you burn out. That's not going to work. It's got to be flexible. It needs to allow for family time, social time, travel, vacation, unexpected situations, favorite foods, and the occasional adult beverage or so. I live a flexible lifestyle every single day with my family of 6 and 4 kids, and I shared tons of pictures of me able to go out and have fun and still thrive in my body, my energy, regardless of what food situations are around or what I'm left to. I've got a good construct on nutrition to make it work. Now, lifestyle, habit-based. I never, ever, ever want you relying on willpower, motivation, and discipline. Motivation doesn't always get you up at work and get you up every day to get to work on time. It's the fact that you agreed and said you were going to do this. So we don't want these. They are never there when you need them the most. But we're going to ensure sustainability, and not just in the short term, but the long term of your life. It's a permanent product of better habits, lifestyle optimization, behaviors, and such. Number 2 is we're going to gain necessary knowledge and skills. Unless you want to be dependent on a coach or following a program the rest of your life, nobody wants that. You need to understand some basics about nutrition and exercise, especially how they affect and relate to your own body. We got to teach someone how to fish. That's the analogy. So not only will I hand you the fish in the beginning, but I'm going to teach you how to fish. So you'll effectively understand what equipment, what bait, where to go at different types of water like creeks and streams and rivers and ponds and oceans, and they all require different skill sets of fishing to get the fish. So I'll be able to help you with those because we'll talk and communicate and engage. Only then can you make your own decisions. It's about empowering you to live a better life, better choices. Know how to adjust and stay on track regardless of the circumstances. Examples of being sick, exhausted, on vacation, work trips, going out with friends, and so on. These are life situations that pop up all over the place, and you need to know how to handle them. Gaining the required knowledge and skills so you can be fully in control over your body, your health, your choices. This is greatly empowering to you. Anyone I've ever met, as soon as they feel like they're actually in the driver's seat, they feel so much more in control. They know where they're going on their health destination and how to stay there. The lack of necessary knowledge to make adjustments when life is happening is probably the number one reason why people fall off track and fail. So, falling off the wagon. Everyone's heard that analogy. They understand what it is. We don't want you to ever have to fall off again or feel like you ride on a wagon in the first place. So, number 3, support and accountability. Let's face it, if you wouldn't need support and accountability, you probably wouldn't be watching this right now, and that's okay. People love support. They love accountability. They like to have other people there. I'm going to be walking beside you in this, not telling, pointing, whatever. Like, this is a collaboration between you and I, rolling our sleeves up, putting in the work, and making sure you get the results. You don't want your best friend, your partner, spouse to be your accountability partner either. Please don't put that on them. Just love them for who they are, not for how well they slap food out of your hand or point at you to go work out and go run or something. That's not the lasting. It's definitely not lasting. They're going to get annoyed with you pretty quick. We know this. So get a third-party professional to help you do it. If your car breaks down, you usually don't ask your buddy to do it unless they're actually a car mechanic, but you go take the car to the shop to get it fixed, and then voila, the car is drivable again. That's what I'm here. This is the auto shop for your body, the body shop. I like to think this is a simple process of weight management or just taking better care of yourself, period. But often it's not easy to apply consistently to daily life. Simple is easy, and easy gets done. I'm not here to add complexity. I'm actually here to take away and simplify and create systems and behaviors and thought patterns and routines that actually get progress. So everything doesn't go as planned. We know this. Even if the perfect program and all the knowledge, a well-placed cookie or piece of pizza can come into your world and throw you off track. So you need a plan and someone to get you back on track if those events and situations happen. Most of the clients I've ever worked with always put everything else ahead of their own needs. As I said, it's the oxygen mask on the airplane. My clients are more likely to put the oxygen mask on other people rather than serve themselves first, right? We put it on you first, so then you can go help those loved ones quickly, efficiently, effectively, because you can breathe oxygen. So what is the cycle of success? Well, you get qualified support. You get a custom nutrition, fitness, and approach with your lifestyle. You build flexible habits and routines. You're held accountable with easy adherence. You're consistent. There's lifestyle design so you can maintain it day in and day out, and it creates lasting results. That's very exciting. But let's also talk about investing in your health. I want to point this out to people that preventative healthcare is way more cost effective than reactive healthcare. We know this. Going to the hospital is expensive. So, looks like this got a little shrunk here. So, people spend thousands of dollars on throughout their lives with poor health. So, door dashing, they have which costs like $10 more for them to just get food delivered to their house. There's a significant upcharge. Medicine and healthcare equipment like needles or medicines or monitors and such that cost a fair amount of money. Health insurance these days continues to rise and costs even more money. Medical emergencies cost way more, in time, as you can tell, cost significant more there. So one of the best things that you can do in our life is, in yours, is take care of yourself and educate yourself on proper nutrition to avoid unwanted health issues. So what makes this a no-brainer? Well, you don't make any progress if you don't take action. And motivation isn't what you're looking for, what you need. You might think that I just got to get motivated, need someone to like cheerlead me and pump me up and get me going. No, you need knowledge, accountability, implementation. You have to take action. So you'll have expert guidance walking you step by step the whole way through. You'll have new habits, behaviors to easily help you reach your goals in the next few days and weeks and months, to not only be able to maintain them, but do it for your life. You'll literally have a new body, energy, clothing, confidence you've been living without for too long. Constantly, like 4, 8 weeks, 12 weeks into the program, I'm like, hey, client, if I could have recorded you right now and shared that audio clip with you when you first signed up, would you have believed yourself that you could have made this progress? It's amazing. There's so many people that just by taking sheer action, they get great results. My mission, again, is to help you reach your goals, living your life in the body you want with the energy you deserve. So here, even more, these are 5-star. There's just a few of many 5-star reviews. There's lots of words there, and this transcends beyond just weight loss. This is life change. This is impacting your health, your personality, your excitement, your energy, so that you can drive your life towards success. So very cool. A number of great stories. So is this right for you? Momentum, the Sane Approach, Coach Brian. I would love to talk to you. More to see. So, reminding you, Momentum is a done with you program. We're going to be rolling our sleeves up, collaborating together to find out the best situations, the best way to educate, the best way to understand how to implement science-backed information into your life. This is not a done for you program. I'm not going to hand you a one-page PDF and like, here's what you eat, or do silly challenges or something like, great, you can be motivated to do this challenge for 21 day whatever, or 75 whatever, like, great, but what happens after that? Does it all start to fall apart? So sustainability from the get-go, and we do this together. So, well, great. I want to see what results are possible for you. So let's talk to see where our work together can lead. The easiest, best way to engage with me is to just text. There's my number there, and say something like, hi, I'm looking to get some help with my nutrition and overall health. I'll reply in a timely manner. So this is what I do every day. I text people, I engage with them, and I help them create new realities. So text me, 330-701-1302. That's been my number for a long time. Years, decades, actually. And if it's a good fit, and when we schedule that call, and we'll talk for 15-20 minutes, on the call, we're going to go over everything that I do with my program and how it can help you. I'll offer help if it makes sense, and we'll go into detail of our work together. If I can't help, I'll just point you in a better direction, okay? It's free. It's just to understand, like, are we a good fit together? Ultimately, I need you to believe you can do it. So I want to thank you for your time and everything here. So this is Momentum, Sane Approach, and Coach Brian.